welcome to Krakow. First a room tour and then we'll head out and explore the beautiful city because there's some things I really want to show you. First of all, the kitchen. Yeah, it's not much, but it's there and it has everything. It even has a dishwasher, and furthermore, this one has a great feature. A washing machine. Yeah. Unfortunately, we will not be able to wash our clothes on this machine because we are going to Energylandia on the second day, and we have washed our clothes already. But, look what someone forgot here. It's mine. And then quickly, the living room. Yeah, my son has already made up his bed because, well, we got to get ready for bed. And then we have the creme de la creme, the bedroom. Great bedroom. We even got a little balcony here. It's fresh air, and you can see there's not much of a balcony. And there's not much of a view, but it's there. And they even put on an ashtray. If you're smoking, you can smoke here on the balcony. The gardens below, not much to look at either, but it's fresh air. And we must not forget the most important thing of all. The bathtub. I've just made it ready for me because I'm getting ready to head in. So this is the best apartment by far, so far. So first stop here in Krakow is, of course, the salt mines. So we start here early in the morning because we want to get here before there are too many people. So let's head in and see if it's something that's worth visiting. So we did just visit the Wieliczka Salt Mines, and I can warmly recommend it. And why can I that? Because it's a beautiful trip down into the mines, into the salt mines. It gives you a sense of awe about the grandeur of the place. We only saw 1% of the place, and still we spent the better part of 2 hours in there on a guided tour. Yes, you get a guide for 2 hours in there. It's roughly the time of the tour. And the things we saw in there, the beautiful statues, this beautiful cathedral inside. Yeah, isn't that beautiful? It is big, it's grand, and yeah, I can warmly recommend it. Only thing was, I have a bit of a claustrophobia. It was only triggered when I had to go back up in the elevator, like this. As you can see, it is like cattle being brought to the slaughter. Yeah, it's a bit cramped, to say it like that, but it's fast. It is quickly over, it's just about holding on, and it feels like not the most secure place, but, well, they use it every day, thousands of times every day, so the safety has to be at the highest standard. What we were told in there is that there are 100 miners working to make sure the place is safe and secure. Not only the places you walk, but also every other place in there. They are securing the mine meticulously. So I will warmly recommend that you visit the Wieliczka Salt Mines. And if I'm slaughtering the name, I'm sorry. But let's head back into Krakow and see what we can find in there. Walking the streets of Krakow, I am reminiscent to cities like Prague, because there are so many old beautiful buildings. And right behind me is also the St. Mary's Basilica. It is not cheap to get in there. It is 15 zlotys per person. But it is a fair price for this beautiful cathedral. It is a fair price to get in and see this beautiful piece of artistry. It is artful, it is craft, it is so beautiful. And right opposite that, there is the market stalls in this building. I warmly recommend that you take a trip through there. You will see that you can buy everything from touristy merchandise to beautiful jewelry. It is not big, but it is big enough to make an impression. And it is great to walk in there, sum in the atmosphere. Just remember, Krakow is a touristy city compared to many others. So be prepared for other tourists to also be there, and be prepared for standing in lines. But it is not that heavily tourist. I have been to cities that are worse. So it's an unseen pearl. If you like Prague, if you want to go to Prague, take Krakow instead. There's a little more elbow room here, there's a little more space here. One of the absolute must-do things while here in Krakow is go up to the castle. It is to visit this magnificent castle behind me. Not to go into the castle, you can do that as well. I will not be heading in there. But the views from up here, oh, that is great. Just look at this behind me. It is a great view, and it is definitely worth it. In 30 degrees Celsius, it's a bit hot. And it goes uphill, so be prepared for that. But you have a spectacular view of the city. And it is a beautiful city. And of the castle, of course. Quick edition on why you should hit Krakow. This is evening, the time is around 10 p.m. And this is the crowds right behind me. Yeah, another good reason to hit Krakow, because there is a vibrant evening scene. And the beautiful city is just more beautiful when the lights are on the building and surrounded by darkness. So another good reason for hitting Krakow.